of various...
Hello and welcome to World Cricket Watch. This is our weekly podcast and I'm joined with Blaze Murphy.
Dave, how are you?
And punter Steve.
How you doing? How you doing?
Welcome,
Yeah,
Steve.
good.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Great. Okay. Enough of the introductions, I
Yep,
guess.
yep.
Let's move on to this new segment which is called the Cricket Quiz.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, okay? You guys can probably figure this out as we go along. This is not rocket science, this is cricket.
But it
So-
is just basic who am I rules. And Steve and I are going to guess and we'll get some points.
And I'll give you some cryptic clues.
Excellent.
Got it.
Let's do it.
Okay, question 1. I was born in London in 1966 and played 42 tests for England. I'll throw to punter Steve.
I'm thinking Ian Botham. That's coming to my head for some reason.
Alright, beefy both of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit later. 42 tests is quite a lot. I'm going to say Andy Caddick.
Andy Caddick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Andy
You're
Caddick.
going for the jugular.
I am going for the joke. Andy Caddick. So,
Okay,
neither of us have it.
Neither of you are
Okay,
right. Okay.
alright, okay.
Question 2. I am a graceful left-hander.
God, I could stay with Andy Caddick.
Ooh, graceful. That narrows it down to a lot, to a very few.
particularly
Within
From
Englishmen.
England, yes. I would maybe Alex Stewart. Is he a lefty?
No.
Oh, damn.
Is that your final guess? No. Left hand. I was too busy listening to him. Left-handers. That is a tough one. The only one I can think of at the top of my head is not graceful at all, but I'm going to go with him. Graham Thorpe.
Graham Thorpe.
Thorpe.
I think he's pretty graceful, but it's not him.
No, okay.
Not him.
Okay.
Okay.
Question 3. This one is probably makes life a lot easier. I was once heckled by a member of the crowd, and they said, "Oi, blank." That's me.
Yep.
Can I borrow your brain? I'm building an idiot.
It doesn't narrow it down, so it makes
No.
us kind of look stupid because you said it would. Steve, I'm going to
all right.
let you guess first again.
Graceful left-hander. I'm gonna.
And he's an idiot.
He's an idiot. He's a big idiot.
Don't know.
And there might be some red herrings in here as well. I might have just thrown in a word that's
Is
completely
he-
not true.
Darren Goff. He's not left-handed either.
No.
Okay.
Stick to the bay.
42 tests is a killer. The question is also whether he in fact played for England, seeing as he was born in England. That is another one I have to think about.
Care to guess? We've got it right.
Okay, alright, yeah, fine. He could also be a bowler, but I'm trying to think of 42 test bowler. Can't think of one. Gonna go Phil Tufnell.
On the nail! On the nail!
Phil Tufnell.
I have no idea how you got that from there.
Well,
No,
as
no,
soon as you said graceful, I was off on
Phil
that.
Tufnell was gone.
Let's go straight in.
Yep.
I came into existence on October the 18th, 1961 in Barbados.
I feel like I have an affinity to this question for some reason.
Deja vu.
Yeah. I'm going to go first this time.
All right.
Because you went first in the last
Yeah.
one. I'm going to say the high five in cricket.
The high five in cricket.
High five.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's no. So can I go now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Right. Yeah. Thanks.
I'm going to go stick with people.
Okay. Controversial,
Yeah.
but okay.
It is very...
And I'm going to say Big Bird, Joel Garner.
Ooh.
Neither of you are right.
Okay. All right.
Question 2.
Yep.
I moved to England shortly after my 14th birthday. Clue number 5.
Feeding us to the dogs here.
Crick Info describes my biggest self as walking around as if still having a coat hanger inside my jacket.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
I have heard that phrase before.
Yeah. The guy with no neck. Oh yeah, I will get this one now. Now that helped me. Fast bowler, no neck. Like his name's like Gerald or.
It's close. You got the
Yeah.
the syllable.
Yeah. Okay.
The first letter is G.
G. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I know. I'm still not there yet.
I'll give you another clue.
Okay.
My surname begins with S.
Okay.
And I'm the opposite of large.
Okay. I'm the opposite of large. So small.
Small.
Skinny, small. I'm guessing small. Gladstone, small.
Okay, you're very
Right.
close, but you're just not quite there yet.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
not going to get there, I don't reckon.
The final clue.
Yeah,
I'm the body part
yeah.
of a well-known English pace bowler in the 1980s.
I am Gladstone Small's neck.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Nice.
Right.
What does that make it then? Is
Yeah, that's non-existent.
I'm afraid that's
Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah.
2-0.
Question number 3,
Yeah.
clue number 1.
Okay.
I have 36,931 Twitter followers.
Ooh.
Someone a little bit popular.
Yeah. Ah.
I'll let you go first. Just because
I'm
a
going to
bloke.
say Richie Benno.
Ooh, I like it.
But 36,000 seems a little bit too few for Richie.
Isn't he a bit old as well?
No,
Right.
Richie,
Twitter,
he's
is
up
he?
to date. You should
Yeah.
see him texting. He'll
Yeah,
warn him.
yeah, he'll be on there. He'll be on there. Just a little tweet. Richie is a good one. I'm going to say someone like Beefy Botham.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
we're in the wrong part of the world here.
Wrong
Ah.
part of the world.
Clue number 2. Now this one could be a clincher.
Okay.
82% of Indians think I am the saviour of Indian cricket.
Saviour. Oh, probably, I mean, if you're saying the saviour, I guess you would have to be Tendulkar.
That would also be my guess.
No.
Maybe he's the man of maybe he's the creator.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to save it then. Okay. All right. Go on.
Okay, I'm going on.
Yeah.
Clue number 3. I am Sports Illustrated second most influential person in Indian sport.
Second. Well,
Well, I imagine Tendulkar's first.
yeah. It would have to be, well,
Oh, maybe it's
I was going to say probably, it wouldn't be Dhoni? It has to be Dhoni?
Yeah, I'm going to say.
you're not
I'm gonna
agreing
s-
again, are you?
I am going to say Dhoni. Yeah, that's who I was thinking. The saviour of Indian cricket. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I think you guys are slightly off track somehow.
Okay. All right.
Oh, is he, I keep going, I was just going to...
No, go on.
I was going to say, who's the guy who just owns the IPL and is running IPL? Is he the saviour? Because I don't think he's a saviour. Is that him?
Is
What's
that a
his
correct
name?
answer? I
That
can't.
is the correct answer.
What's
What's
it?
his
Who is
name? Mr. Modi.
Mr. Modi.
Leonard
Leonard
Modi.
Modi.
I think
Okay.
Punter Steve gets that one.
Oh.
I think you get that,
Yeah.
but sadly, Blaze still wins the race, I guess.
Thank
Well
you.
done, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Join us in the next part.
And we'll have what we have next for us next time, Dave. Well, what's the
Shits and giggles.
shits and
and
giggles? Shits and giggles. All right. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Thank you.
The various